Good morning, futures traders. Today is Wednesday, April 9th, the time 11:15. Have some exciting news to share. The funded traders has gotten into several new collaborative partnerships in our quest for finding strategies and automation to help fund accounts and manage futures accounts for us. Today, I'm going to talk about black gold trading. I met with their CEO a couple times last week and the week before. Spoke to their developers yesterday, and we are entering in a collaboration, sharing with this audience, and hopefully funding us and managing any cash accounts you have using their automations. So, after speaking with them, they're a real company. Their CEO is extremely passionate about helping traders. They have several high net worth clients that they manage their funds for using their automation. Most of them are across different platforms. Ninjatrader is one of them. TradeStation, Striker is a broker that just purely runs automation for their high net worth clients. They're actually registered, unlike most companies. They are based out of Cincinnati. So what I'd like to do is share with you what I'll be showcasing and hopefully helping us make a decision in our quest for automation. So we'll be testing out their bot called the Rogue series. They do have several bots that they classify as, I wouldn't say entry level, but starting with the Rogue series, and then they go progressively up into more of a portfolio way of trading. The Rogue series strictly trades NASDAQ. It's based on a breakout, and it's based on running off of different chart time frames. We're going to be playing and testing with the 1 minute and the the 60 minute. They do have several different components to series. They have a 1, a 10, a 45, and a 60. Like I said, we're going to be using the 1 minute and the 60 minute. There's some pretty impressive back tests that we have, and I'm going to share with you in a second. They have a Gyra, which is one of their, they call it their flagship automation, and that really runs across multiple assets. So if you have a portfolio and you want to diversify your portfolio and trade multiple assets, you can do that. I think they trade, it says here, gold, copper, oil, indices, and any other commodity here. Like I said, Rogue is strictly for NASDAQ. Okay, so let's look at the ones we're going to be testing. We're going to be testing the ROGUE1 and the ROGUE60. So let's look at ROGUE1. So based on their back test results that they shared with me, and I'm actually sharing with you what they shared with me, it runs on the 1 minute time frame, has a profit factor well over 1, which is excellent. It's 28% profitable, and over the last 6 years, it's returned an ROI of 105%. It's got a very small max drawdown. This is not where you would use on a funded account, on a $50,000 account, you'd actually use the ROGUE60. The ROGUE1 is more meant to use on a $5,000 account or higher. Again, the interesting fact about ROGUE1 and these Rogue series is it's only trading 1 micro. So these statistics are trading on micros, just one. So what they do is they tell us to open up a cash account for $5,000 as a minimum and trade 1 micro. When you hit the profit of $6,000, you trade 2, and so on. Okay. So what I'm going to do for ROGUE1 is just put it on a $5,000 SIM account. I know it's not the same. I know I have folks out there that are going to say, oh, it's not the same as a cash account. Well, if we find that it's profitable in a $5,000 SIM account, I will move it to a $5,000 cash account. So let's run it through its paces. Let me run it, test it, and see how profitable we are. But based on their 6 years, back test results, 105% is nothing to sneeze at. So again, 1 micro for ROGUE1. If you look at the P&L curve, it's a nice smooth curve, right? It does have pullbacks, and you're always going to have these types of pullbacks. But what you want to do is you want to see continued progression upwards. Okay. With regards to the Rogue 60, okay, that you can run on an 50,000 eval account. Again, running 1 micro. So when you're looking at the statistics that they're sharing with us, it's 1 micro. It's based on 1 micro, and then progressively moving and scaling up as you make $5,000 to $10,000 for Rogue 60. So this one here, I will have on a $50,000 eval. And what you can see here is it's got a better profit factor of 1.59. And again, if you don't know what profit factor is anything greater than 1 is excellent. Less than 1, you need to look at. Look, greater than 1, there's not a lot that gets greater than 1. If you get into 2, 3, and 4, you're profiting, but I'd also begin questioning when you get that high. So based on their 6-year back test here, their ROI is 92%, and it's 44% profitable with a max drawdown of 10.2%. So you can see that the max drawdown is going to be less. Therefore, this is what's better to put on the eval account. Okay? When you look at this P&L curve for 6 years, you can see in the beginning it had a small, red, but then we started progressively moving up nicely over the 6-year period. And as I understand it, in speaking with their development team yesterday, the software has been doing very well in this volatility. I believe yesterday, or the day before, they had 1,400 points yesterday on the NQ that they were able to pull in. So that's awesome. So it's good to see. So you can see that this is also a nice smooth P&L curve. So a lot of excitement here. I won't be testing Jira because we're not doing multiple portfolios. We're just doing the one account here. So I will have this on several $50,000 evals and one $5,000 sim account. So this is a strategy that you just run in the strategies tab. You don't put it on a chart. You just let it run in the strategies tab. And I will share with you the setup of that tomorrow. But I wanted to share with you that we will be entering into this partnership with Black Gold Trading, testing out the Rogue series. So I'm excited. I also have several other partnerships I'm working on so that we can have a couple for us to look at. I do have a link that I'm going to provide that you can use to get calls. And the reason why I do that, just in full transparency, is I use any money that we do get. I do collect small amounts of money that we collect through affiliate links to fund the channel and to continue putting the money back into the channel. So it's not usually a lot of money. It's just enough where I can put it back into Google Ads and do some normal other promoting of the channel. So that's why I do it. But I wanted to make you aware that we do have this collaboration that we're beginning. I do have it set up on the strategies, and I'm going to let it run, and I will share it with you not every day because there's really nothing to see except the account balance. So tomorrow I will show you how it gets set up, and we will go from there, and I'll begin to announce the other partnerships we're also going to share. Anyway, have a great day, and hopefully you're excited as I am.